We are coming to you live from Corpus Christi, Calallen. As you can see right behind me, the home of the 2023 state champions, Kevin Aro. A special day for the Coastal Bend. Special day for everyone here in the Calallen community, here at where the Calallen Lady Wildcats play their ball games. A long 2023 season for the Lady Wildcats. They did it. They're state champions. We were able to follow them all year. And last week in Austin, when they made it to the state tournament, when they won in the state semis, and then eventually playing against Liberty in the state championship, we were there for that. I was there for that. And one of the cooler things I've been able to do in my career was being able to follow a team like Calallen, and then for them to win that state championship, and especially for a sport that is near and dear to my heart, the sport of softball. There's no secret there, and so happy for Coach Teresa Lentz and her team. So behind me, we have the bands here. They're going to be playing some music. The whole marching band here, we got a good crowd on hand. We're going to have interviews. Coach Lentz and the superintendent are going to speak here behind me. And what I love the most is the girls, they're going to be signing autographs here for all the younger girls that will eventually be here in this Calallen program. And, you know, we always talk about the why and why we do this. And all these young girls here, they look up to the Jordan Thibodeaus, to the Alana Almareses of the world. So it's going to be a really great event. We're going to start at 7 o'clock. That's when the event will start. We're going to have interviews with former players, with current players, with Coach Lentz. And our first interview is actually going to be with Maddie Flores. She graduated last year. She's currently playing at Galveston. She's going to be joining us on the other side of the break. So when we come back, we're going to be joined by Maddie Flores.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Sail the seas or see the sails. On South Padre Island, that's as hard as it gets. Visit.
Welcome back. Our first interview of many, Maddie Flores of the Calallen Lady Wildcats alumna, really we should say, but your blood, sweat, and tears right here on this field. Maddie, so first off, how have you been? And I know you played some ball at Galveston this past year.
I've been great. I just finished up my last 2 years ever playing softball at Galveston College. It was amazing. I had a great time. I also had two former alumni Calallen softball Lady Cats with me as well, Aviana Gonzalez and Jasmine Pena, and it was so much fun to bring a little piece of Calallen with me to play, so it was awesome.
So when you say 2 years, are you retiring from softball? Or
yes,
you're,
yes.
Okay.
I am officially done, but I mean, I've played it for so long. I've had so many great memories, and I had an amazing run. So
awesome. What was maybe the best thing you look back at playing at the college level? Was it everything you expected?
Probably meeting new people from all over the country. I had teammates from Australia, from California, from Colorado, like from everywhere, and just meeting new people and seeing their experiences and how differently their cheers are from ours. I think that was probably the best and the coolest part about going to college.
Absolutely. And then you got to play, like you said, with Avi.
Yes.
And then you got to play with JP. So
Yes.
I know those girls were very instrumental, like you were here over the last few years. So this is a great event. I mean, this is obviously a first time for everybody.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it looks, they brought the band. They brought that truck
I
with
know.
the pictures. That looks really cool with all the pictures back there and then the band being here. So
it's amazing. I'm jealous.
Really? Well, you're a part of it, and then that's
Yeah.
the next thing we're going to talk about is you know, we see we covered you, and then now your sister, and you're a Flores, your dad,
Yes.
your aunt. So it's just in the Flores DNA. So just, you know, talk to me about, you know, going back a couple of days ago to the state tournament. Let's take one further. Let's go back to last year where you and I were at the West Columbia series.
Yes.
Up in Houston, and we kind of just looked at each other like, did that just happen? Like
I know, it's amazing. I mean, these girls, they work so hard.
Right.
It's so well deserved, and I've been teammates with most of them.
Right.
Just just being able to play with them and then watching them thrive on the field is just an amazing sight to see. Watching my sister, watching my aunt, it's amazing.
Yeah, so that, last year, it didn't end the way they wanted to, but we knew what was coming back. We knew what was coming up, and that's this freshman class.
Yeah, oh my God.
Man, how good are they?
Hey, I mean, when I first saw, I thought Jordan was a transfer. I had no idea that she was a freshman.
Yeah.
She's amazing. For being only 14 years old, she's not even 15
yet.
Yes. She has so much potential. I can't even imagine how amazing she's going to be when she's my age.
Right,
I mean, she's going to do so good. And BB too, they're related.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Like, they're a lot. Freaking Audrina, sorry. I mean,
no, yeah, you're good. You're
Audrina,
good. You're good.
I mean, I've known her forever.
Right.
Her and Mia played together.
Okay.
And just watching her grow as well and be an amazing athlete, an amazing player.
Yes.
It's amazing to see. It just warms my heart. It's awesome.
Yeah. When I first saw Jordan Thibodeau as an 8th grader last year, it was against Toloso Midway, and I talked about it on air. Was that when Jordan and her little posse of 8th graders all came to watch the TM game, I had never seen a group of girls more focused on watching a softball game than them. And then in an age of TikTok, Twitter, cell phones, never mind that, they were here to watch the game.
Yeah, they were into the game.
Right, and then Calallen happened to lose that game here at home. And Coach Lenz had a talk with the team. Then she came over behind the dugout here and had a serious heart-to-heart with these 8th graders. And those girls were, like, laser-focused, and they listened to everything Coach Lenz had to say. And I was like, you know what, yeah, this just really might be a special group. But then I'm like, who's the tall kid? Like, and your aunt was like, Jordan Thibodeau, just you'll see it when she gets here.
And look at her now.
Look at her now.
Hard work and determination got her to win the state championship, which is the greatest reward of all.
And for her, Coach P was like, right now she's still figuring things out. Yeah. And she hadn't played any higher than 14U until she got here. I mean, that just blows me away just to know, like, the potential of what Jordan has.
She doesn't even realize how good she is. She probably doesn't even know. She probably has no idea that she's a star. And
seriously.
She's going to
very
continue
humble,
to grow.
very humble. Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. And then, you have BB, who I was just talking about BB just a little while ago about, when Brooklyn went down. I think the girls they're going to be coming in here pretty soon.
Yeah.
When Brooklyn went down, BB stepped in and played at first, and Audrina had to come behind the plate. So not only you're a freshman trying to get adapted to the varsity level, the grind, something that you know what it takes, but then to swap positions and then to thrive at it.
Yeah, it's insane. It's hard enough to fight for one position, let alone try to figure out a totally new one after you've already, and to be able to excel at the level and play against hard teams, it's amazing that they could do that.
I
think we're going to get started here
for a truly special occasion. On behalf of the school administration, faculty and staff, and a very, very dedicated community, it is a deep honor to be here tonight to recognize the UIL 4A softball state champions. These young ladies have made town history as well as Corpus Christi history. At this time, please help me welcome our state softball champions to the field.
So they're going to start introducing the girls. Walk me through that last out.
Of the state championship?
Of the state championship.
As soon as the ball was hit in the air, I immediately started crying.
We can stand up. We can stand up. They're zoomed in on the girls right now. Yeah, and it's your sister that was a part of it. Your aunt, the coach. Well deserved.
Yeah!
Well deserved.
Yes.
There's Megan Geyer. There's Jordan. There's her sister, Mia. There's Rylan. Rylan's become a legend the last few weeks.
Oh, yes.
Some of the good annex off the field has made her a legend.
Yes,
I mean,
I love her to death.
She's a firecracker
in
every good way possible.
Couldn't say it any better myself.
Yeah, she did some things this postseason that I'm like, that's legendary stuff. There are the coaches, Coach Lopez, Coach Razzo, Coach P, Coach Davidson. And the last 72 hours in the Flores household, You guys sleep at all?
Oh, my dad has just been over the moon. I mean, we all are. It's been amazing. We've been able to do whatever we want, go wherever we want, because they're just so happy. Like, oh, you want to go to Walmart? Go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Calallen High School, home of the state of Texas 4A champions, your Lady Wildcats. This year, the Lady Wildcats invest in every practice, invest in yourself, invest in your team, invest in your community, invest in each other, invest in the state 4A championship. This is the Lady Wildcats. This is Edo Cañas from Retro 1041, here to introduce your state 4A champions, your Lady Wildcats. Lady Wildcats. Lady Wildcats. Lady Wildcats. Lady Wildcats. Number 1, a junior, Megan Geyer. Wearing number 2, a sophomore, Angelina Vela. Wearing number 5, a senior, Caitlin Tagle. Wearing number 6, a junior, Mia Flores. Wearing number 7, a freshman, Jordan Thibodeau. Wearing number 8, a junior, Mackenzie Mounts. Wearing number 10, a junior, Rylan Gomez. Wearing number 11, a senior, Gabby Carrion. Wearing number 15, a freshman, Maggie Herrera. Wearing number 17, a freshman, Audrina Almadas. Wearing number 19, a freshman, Braylon Bailey. Wearing number 22, a sophomore, Brooklyn Metter. Wearing number 23, a junior, Alvana Almadas. Wearing number 25, a senior, Brianna Rodella. Wearing number 30, a freshman, Kaylee Lopez. Wearing number 33, a freshman, Caden Trevino. Superintendent Emily Lorenz, Principal Yvonne Neff, Athletic Director Steve Campbell, Assistant Athletic Directors Guadalupe Cardona and Steve Chapman, Trainer Lauren Dillon, Managers Aaron Wharton and Ava Olivares, Student Coach Kerrigan Rosca, Assistant Coaches Bianca Pesina, Lamar Lopez, Mark Razzo, and Angelica Davidson, and Head Coach for your Lady Wildcats, Teresa Lentz. These are the state of Texas 4A ladies softball champions.
I told your aunt the other day, it was a little emotional when they won. I just said, I'm so proud of you. I said, you deserve it. And when everything kind of settled in, I said, you're my Patty Castle. I was like, you're my hero.
She's better. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. I was like, you're the best. And I couldn't have been more proud.
There's so many coaches, like especially in college, where they just care about how you perform.
Good evening, and welcome to this awesome
She cares
occasion.
way more about
It's,
inside
my
how you are as
pleasure
a
and my
person,
honor
how
to
you are as a
pull
player,
out these girls'
everything.
names and tell you about their awards. But before I do that, I want to extend a congratulations to their whole team, because I'll tell you what, the way they play with the tenacity, the enthusiasm, and the energy that they play with, that's the reason that they're state champions. And I tell you what, I know how proud our whole community is of them, and I am very proud of them myself. I'd like to also congratulate Coach Flores and her staff on the amazing job that they have done with these girls, and they deserve a lot of credit. I know you parents do too, because without any kind of program that you have like this, it includes the parents and the community and the girls as well. So congratulations to all. Number 1, Megan Geyer was the 31 4A Defensive Player of the Year, the 31 4A Academic All-District, the 2023 All-State All-Tournament Team. Number 6, Mia Flores was 31 4A First Team Outfield. She was a 2023 All-State Tournament Team. And what an awesome catch she made in center field.
Yeah.
Number 7, our pitcher, Jordan Thibodeau, number 31 4A First Team Pitcher, 31 4A Academic All-District, 2023 All-State Tournament Team. And that's it. Number 8, Mackenzie Mounts, 31 4A co-first team, second base. 31 4A academic all-district. 2023 4A state final MVP. And 2023 all-state tournament team. Number 10, Rylan Gomez, 31 4A first team flex player. Number 17, Adriana Amarez, 31 4A co-first team catcher, 31 4A academic all-district. Number 19, Braylon Bailey, 31 4A second team first base, 31 4A academic all-district. Number 22, Brooklyn Metter, CC Hooks preseason all-star, 31 4A academic all-district. Number 23, Alana Alvarez, CC Hooks preseason all-star, 31 4A co-offensive player of the year, 31 4A academic all-district, 2023 state tournament team. Number 25, Rihanna Rodella, 31 4A first team utility player, 31 4A academic all-district, and CBCA all-star. Number 22, Caden Trevino, 31 4A first team outfield, 31 4A academic all-district. Number 2, Angelina Vela, 31 4A honorable mention. Number 5, Caitlin Tagle, 31 4A honorable mention, 31 4A academic all-district, and CBCA all-star. Number 11, Gabby Carrion, 31 4A honorable mention, 31 4A academic all-district, and Texas High School Coaches Association academic all-state. Number 15, Maggie Herrera, and they don't have anything down here. All right.
Good job, Maggie.
It'll come.
Number 30,
It'll
Katie
come.
Lopez, 31 4A honorable mention.
Yeah.
And that is your 2023 softball 4A state champions. Congratulations again, Brett.
All the postseason accolades there for the Lady Wildcats.
Coach Chapman and I have been here a while. We've seen a lot of success. There's been some state champion cross country, girls cross country. Coach Chapman has had 3 state champion teams since I've been here. Lita Andrews with her basketball team had a state championship in basketball. We've had some state champions individually in track in both boys and girls. But one of the things that I see is that with Lita Andrews being the winningest coach in the history of the United States, not just Texas. We've had the privilege of having Coach Danaher being the winningest football coach in the state of Texas. And you can get his autograph today because he's here, but Coach Chapman having the most wins in the state of Texas in baseball.
Yeah.
And I guess where I'm going with that is I can see Teresa Lentz and her coaching staff kind of going down that same path. So
Yeah.
it's not going to be easy. I know you got a lot of freshmen coming back. It's not, and underclassmen coming back. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be a gimme. But I can see you guys having several years of a lot of success, and I wish you guys the best of luck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say she's on the fast track
Oh, yeah.
easily.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I want to talk to the ladies just a little bit. The entire Calallen community is so very proud of everything you've been able to accomplish this year. You invested and believed in yourselves, and it has paid off. You have made the entirety of South Texas proud as you became the first Corpus Christi softball team to ever win state.
Yeah!
Today truly is a great day to be a Wildcat.
Yeah!
I wanted to keep my message short because I want to take the time to turn it over and give her plenty of time. Our amazing and dedicated coach, Teresa Lentz, and her team of coaches, without whom today wouldn't be possible. So thank you all.
Yeah!
You know, what your aunt said, too, was that you know, not only winning it for Calallen, but for all of South Texas.
Go, coach!
I think that meant a lot.
It does. It does.
First off, I just want to thank the parents of these young ladies. These are amazing young ladies, and you know, it really does take a village to be able to do what we do, and to be able to get them to be where they need to be. And your support for our program and our coaching staff, you know, it shows. You know, it shows when we need to do what we need to do. You know, for the softball team, you understand and you support us, and we appreciate that. We need anything, you're there for us. And I can't be more grateful and to what you have done, not just this year, but years past. And it's all part of the bigger picture, and you get that, and we really love you and appreciate you for that. So thank you. I also really want to thank the community. If those of you who have been a part of our program since the beginning, raise your hand, you know, shout it out, because you know, it hasn't always been what it is right now. And I was talking to the girls right before we came out. You know, people and the young ladies before you have paved the way for you to be here. And we talked about a quote earlier in the season, you know, and I can't quote it very well, but basically, you know, your grandpa drove a Pinto so that you could drive maybe a Toyota Camry, and I'm terrible with cars, and then so that his son could drive a Mercedes, for his son's son to hopefully drive a Ferrari, and that's how it works. You know, people have to do that, and what ends up happening is maybe by the time you get to the Ferrari, you go back to the Pinto because the person who got the Ferrari doesn't know what it took when they were driving the Pinto. And so I'm trying to get these young ladies to realize that we've got to pretend we're driving a Pinto. I know it's not a Pinto, but you've got to still grind and work hard and be appreciative of the people and the girls that have paved the way to get here. And I know I'm tough on them, but I'm pretty sure I was tougher on those girls from the beginning. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
They were doing a lot more bear crawls and triangles and poles than you could ever imagine. But it was all part of the bigger picture, and they understood that, and they sacrificed, and they committed, and they dedicated, and they bled, and they sweat, and they cried to make this program for what it is right now. And while y'all were doing that, they were little girls watching you that had dreams and goals, and they accomplished them. And I can't be more proud of you ladies. So. And I know there's girls here right now that have that same goal, and you can do it, and you will do it. No, you can, you will. And that's how you have to think, and that's what we need to have. And it's just a snowball effect to where we want to be, and it's going to make us all of us. If one of us does good, we all do good. And that goes for our softball girls, that goes for our community, that goes for the entire Corpus area to South Texas. It is that important. And if you've ever played softball, or if you have any children or relatives that play softball, you know that they do not respect South Texas softball. And so we want to make sure that that changes from here on out. Am I right?
Yeah!
Yep.
I also want to give a big shout out to my coaching staff. This is an amazing coaching staff. It's very, very knowledgeable, very passionate, very giving, very caring, very selfless, and it's probably one of the best coaching years that we've ever had. And you know, and Coach Pacina had a baby, so that throws a curveball in you. And I'm not a pitching coach. Jordan's, you know, and Rihanna are probably like, oh my gosh, when can Coach Pacina come back? But you know, they battled through. We all battled through, and we made it through. And it's their dedication, their sacrifice, and their support that we have for each other that helps us do what we need to do for these young ladies, and to really try to help us stay in the right focus and try to keep these girls grounded and directed in the right direction. You know, that couldn't be possible without you guys, and you really don't realize how special we are to have a coaching staff like this for these young ladies. So thank you, I love you, and words cannot explain how much gratitude I have for each and every one of you, so thank you. Next, I really want to make this special. I want to give a big shout out to a man who has helped our program get and have the support that we need. And you know, being a girls' sport in a community that's, no offense to you guys because I love y'all, baseball driven, football driven, as it should be, and to have that support for a softball program, it's rare. And you know, we were very fortunate to have somebody like this who, you know, drop of a hat, what do you need? What's going on? How can I help? And not just that, support us every game, support the girls every game, support their successes every game, and doesn't want anything in return, nothing in return. And that's rare. And I told him today, I was like, when did God come into your heart and make you a good person? Because you are just sent from heaven. And I cannot thank him enough for what he has in his heart, he has for these girls and this community. He doesn't just give to us, he gives to the entire community and high school of Calallen. But I think he's a little biased towards us, I'm just gonna say it. But Brandon Min, where are you? You here? Let's go, get over here, you can't sit there. He likes to be in the corner.
That's Miranda Min's dad.
Okay.
You have got something special for you.
Yeah!
He wasn't able, unfortunately, to go to Austin, but we brought something back for him. So we brought him back a gold medal because he has given so much to us, and we love him that much.
Yeah!
He's not gonna say anything, but he's the best. And last but not least, this is for you. I'll put it in my back pocket. Last but not least, I want to thank and give a big shout out to these young ladies. These young ladies, whew, don't get me started, but they are amazing. They are amazing, and how they're amazing is they love to compete. They love to prove people wrong, and that couldn't be more perfect for what we had to do this year against Liberty and against everybody, is to have girls that have that type of fight. Was it pretty? No. It wasn't pretty all season. We didn't even win district. I don't know if y'all remember. We did not win district. So you tell me if we were the underdog. Oh yeah, we were the underdog, big time. Everybody doubted us. And like Coach Lopez says, you know, we like to prove everybody wrong, but more importantly, we wanted to prove everybody right who believed in us. And that she said that in practice one day, and it couldn't have been more true. And since then, it really helped the girls realize we've got something that we need to do, and not just for ourselves, but for everyone. And you know, these ladies, you know, we grind here. We grind. We really, really grind, and to the point where sometimes they resent us for the push and all of that. And it's hard. It's not easy. And only if you're mentally strong can you make it. And it's not for everybody. And it's these young ladies that were mentally tough, that wanted it. They all wanted it. And at the end, it was pretty cool that it was the point where we are going to win. And we don't talk like that. we're going to win. We're going to beat Bernie. And we're going to beat Aubrey. And we're going to beat Liberty. And I felt it too. And I don't talk like that ever, but I was kind of like, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. And everybody was on the same page, and they all did it. And it's not easy to do because the girls quit talking. The girls, for them to get to that point where they're mentally tough, to be able to handle a 3-run deficit, to be able to handle, things in the game not going their way, means that they had to be selfless. They had to be selfless. They had to, and they were. And that is so hard to do. So hard to do. Especially for young ladies, young teenagers who had never been on that stage, to be able to do that. And I couldn't be more proud because it was a snowball effect. You could tell every round they were doing a little bit better at it, a little bit better. They would get down on themselves, and then their teammates would pick each other up. Hey, you can't be doing that right now. We need you. So get out of your own head. And they said it a lot worse than that, but it's okay. It's what they needed to hear. Get out of your own head and let's go. And they did. And the leadership that this team had to get each other where they needed to be perfectly came together, because at the state game, and we've said it, you're going to make mistakes. You're not going to be perfect, but it's how you respond to those mistakes is what matters. And they did that perfectly. And I couldn't be more proud of them. If something didn't go our way in the game, they didn't bring it back to the dugout like normally. They were focused on what we had to do on offense, and then make sure we continue to make sure we try our best to make sure we continue to be our best on defense. And they did that, and they believed, and they fought. And if you were there, I know you saw it, and it was an amazing game. And I couldn't be more proud of you ladies. I hope you see the progress you made mentally to get to that point, and I hope you don't lose it, okay? Because next year, there's going to be a big target on our back, and honestly, that's exactly what we need. We want everybody to want to beat us.
Yeah!
We want that target. Because the only way we're going to be able to get back is to be able to handle that pressure. The only way we're going to be able to do that is to be mentally tough to be able to handle that. And the more people that want to beat us, good. Let's go. Let's go. We want that, because that's the only way we're going to be able to be mentally tough to get there and do it again. So, ladies, I am so proud of you. I really am. And you should be so proud of yourselves. And this day is yours. Celebrate it. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all of those who are watching who can't be here, because we know you support us and love us. And there are so many of our Calallen family that have supported us along the way that aren't here. And we love you and we appreciate you. And even if you're not even Calallen people and you've helped us and you've supported us, we appreciate you. And it takes all of us in knowing that this is something bigger than just Calallen. This is bigger than Corpus. It's more about South Texas softball and making sure that we change the face of South Texas softball. And these girls are doing it right now. And let's give them a big round of applause.
Yeah. Drop the mic.
She takes my breath away every time she speaks.
I think we can go home now.
Are there any girls that want anything to say? You have anything to say? I know you're not prepared for this, but you only get moments like this once. And if you don't say it, then
Where's Audrina?
I know.
Audrina,
I know. Look at her. She's like, I want to go, but I'm too scared.
Come on.
If somebody tells her to go, she'll go.
Brianna, seniors.
Riri.
Audrina.
Come on. All right,
Yes, there you go.
She needed her sister.
I just want to thank everybody for all of y'all's support. It takes a lot to go out there and play, and without like y'all, it wouldn't be like the same. So thank y'all for everything. I just want to say that this year's atmosphere of all these games were like really awesome, and with y'all we wouldn't have been in Austin. And yeah, thank you.
Three seniors.
Aww.
You were there. You were there. Yeah.
I would like to say thank you to all the parents and the supporters who've been kind to me since day one. It truly means the most to me, and I love the community, how y'all have our backs, and we love y'all and appreciate y'all and everything you do for us. I just want to say thank you to Calallen Softball for giving me amazing 4 years. I'm thankful for Coach Lentz and the rest of the coaches for
never giving up on us, and thankful to the community for always having our back and having the biggest support. We love y'all and we appreciate y'all. And to the girls, y'all made my senior year amazing, and go get the gold next year again.
Yeah!
I want to say thank you for these great 4 years I had here. I'm really going to miss it. I'm going to miss all y'all's girls and y'all's talking. I really do love this sport, and I'm going to be moving on to powerlifting, and I want to say I love y'all, and thank you for all your support.
Oh, Adrina's coming back.
Oh.
This time with Megan Geyer.
I just want to say thank you to all of our teachers, everybody, our coaches, our community, our parents, our grandparents, all the younger siblings that had to sit through our games in the heat or in the cold. Thank y'all all for all the support. We wouldn't be here without y'all.
They would be the ones.
Yeah, they would. My sister would never get up there. She...
Shy?
She's really shy.
She is very
she's
shy.
She's a firecracker, but she's shy.
Yes.
Go, Cats, go! You know, I just wanted to tell you guys when we started, Coach Messina and I started with Coach Lentz here 10 years ago. You know, we had a vision, and for us to have stayed as long as we have, to see that vision, to get to that goal is amazing. If you guys would have seen our girls on Thursday warming up at batting practice, you would have walked into that UT indoor, air-conditioned, probably $1 million whatever facility, and you would have known that those were the state champions. Because when we were pitching, we knew that those were the state champions. They were so focused. They were encouraging each other. Even the coaches that were there to kind of help us guide were so impressed with us. So I know you guys don't get to see the behind the scenes, but you should be super proud. Not only what what you see here when in our games, but these girls are fantastic outside of here as well. We said from the very beginning, okay? I tell the girls all the time, our goal is to play on the last day. And baby, we played on the last day and we kicked some butt.
Coach Lamar Lopez.
Aww.
Yeah, Kerrigan. She's the heart and soul.
Yes.
She is the heart and soul of Calallen softball.
Hi, my name is Kerrigan. I'm really gonna miss these seniors so much, and they could have done it without Coach Lentz being here, and it means a lot to these girls, and thank y'all for always going to the games, and we love y'all, and it means a lot to her and to come back with the gold medal, and Coach Messina, that's an amazing pitching coach. I don't think that the seniors would have done it without her. And I'm gonna miss you, Ree, so much. Thank you for always being my friend. And thank you for always loving me. And thank you to Gabby for everything you put into this program, and Ree and Caitlin. You guys are amazing, and we love y'all, and good luck in everything y'all guys do.
All right.
No more takers?
Coach P said no, I'm crying.
Yeah, where's Coach P? Coach P, come on. Yeah. She's gonna cry.
I know.
Well, hello everybody. Glad to make my way here on the mound. I just want to thank everybody for coming out and supporting us from day one. I know it wasn't the way we wanted to start, but at least we finished where we wanted to be.
That's right.
Good job, girls. Parents, the community, thank you for coming out every day, coming out and showing your support. Jace, thank you for being our #1 fan. Good job. If it wasn't for you, I think our energy in the field and in the dugout wouldn't be where it's at if it wasn't for you. Thank you for all that cheering up there. Just thank you, everybody, for supporting the coaches. Sometimes we might not be very kind to your daughters, but in the end, it's all tough love. We love them. We're with them the entire time, and I just want to let you know that thank you for sharing your daughters with us, because we love them, and we wouldn't have done it without y'all. Thank you so much.
The girls want me to make sure that we thank all the runners that came out during the playoffs, all the baseball runners, the football runners. I mean, they really helped prepare us for the teams that we were facing. It was Needville, Bernie, Aubrey, Liberty. I mean, those are really fast teams, and you know, we can't be getting our girls tired before a game, and so. I don't know if those boys are here. Boys, are y'all here?
Yeah!
Guys, boys, stand up. Stand up, guys. Stand up. Y'all just stand up. Come on, come on. I know all of y'all didn't run, but y'all, we really appreciate it. We really, really do, because it helped us get better. The first time they came out,
cousin too.
our practice was supposed to be
Aiden. Got family
fast,
everywhere.
And I think the food was ready
And of course
for
they're a
us
baseball
in
player.
the portable
Yes.
or something.
Of course.
And I think we went an hour longer because we weren't able to get 21 outs, which is what our goal is. And they were putting pressure on the girls, and it was kind of messing them up a little bit. But it's exactly what we needed to help prepare us. And you guys are really, 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 really helped us. So thank you so much, guys.
Some really good stuff.
Also want to make sure that we give Miss Neff and Miss Lorenz a game ball. So please come over here. We got you a signed ball because they support us so much. This isn't easy. Nothing can be done without them, and we just wanted to show our appreciation and let them know that we love them. Thank you. I also want to thank Rio Sports for always being there for us. And Rio, I mean, they give our fans who aren't always able to make it to these hot, windy, rainy, cold games, or who live out of town in Hebbronville or wherever they're at. Hebbronville, you know, a way to watch and support us, and we couldn't thank you enough. Kevin, you have softball in your heart, not just for the Valley, but for us, for the entire South Texas. You understand the struggle, and you get it, and that's why we love you. So thank you, Kevin. You are amazing, and we actually have a ball for you too. It's in the portable. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Kevin.
That'll work.
But we love you, Kevin. So thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, cold and hot. We've been here.
Oh yeah.
Kevin, you have something you want to hand out right now?
Yes, I do. Yeah, let me.
Kevin has a surprise for our seniors.
Oh, that's enough, Coach. Please. For once, please. Yeah, Coach, thank you for giving us a little shout out there. When I pulled up to the park, I was like, man, I've been here on the hottest days, and I think no hotter than last year at the West Columbia, where Jammer almost passed out on me. He's my right-hand man. Jammer right here. So many trips. He is beyond his years in technology. He's my right-hand man. And yeah, I've been here on the coldest days, but anyway, on behalf of myself, Joe Bowling, and everyone at Real Sports Live, we're presenting a scholarship check to our 3 seniors. So Caitlin, Gabby, and Riri. I call her Riri.
Yeah!
Yes, these girls deserve it, and we wish y'all the best in college, whatever it is you guys decide to do. We're proud of you, and we're proud of all you guys, and congratulations, and on my heart, so happy for you all.
Roy's Fireworks donated some confetti bombs, and so we're gonna do the alma mater like we always do, and then we're gonna finish it with a bang. So, whoa,
There's one.
That's crazy. What are the chances? So we're gonna do the alma mater. I suggest all of you do it, even if you're not a Calallen. All you have to do is just wave your little finger back and forth, and just follow along. Look around. You'll be fine. Stand up. Have pride. We're here to have pride. And afterwards, the girls are going to be at the tables. And I would love for you guys to line up over here and then come through, walk across, take a picture with our beautiful trophy, take a picture with the girls, and let's celebrate. Everybody?
Yeah!
State champions.
Yeah!
Oh.
Awesome.
Woo!
That's good stuff, Maddie.
That's going to be tough to clean up. I bet you she'll make the girls clean it up after.
No kidding. Okay, time for you to clean up. Maddie, I'm going to let you go and celebrate, but before I let you go, any final thoughts just on the season? And thanks for hanging out, by the way.
Yes, of course. I just couldn't be more proud. I've been in that situation. I've been in the final game, and I've lost it. So to watch my teammates, my family, my sister, my community win a state title is like the greatest thing I've ever witnessed. So it's amazing. It's a great feeling, and I'm so proud of them.
And hey, by the way, I made the rosters yesterday.
Yeah.
So Mia's on your team. So you get to coach her.
Perfect.
Okay. So I made the rosters. I'm gonna email them you tomorrow morning. I'm gonna be home late tonight. So we're gonna get that going, and then hopefully you can get a hold of your team. Coach Maddie's gonna be coaching one of our teams, the Barracudas, I believe.
Oh, nice.
Right? Barracudas.
I don't know. You haven't said it to me yet.
I believe it's the Barracudas. Okay. It's gonna be a lot of fun. You got to see the girls play in it last year, the 23rd, 24th, and 25th. So you have girls from Hebronville, you have girls from all around Corpus. Mia, you're going to get to coach your sister.
Yes.
That's going to be interesting.
That'll be fun.
That's going to be fun. So yes, Coach Maddie, she's going to be helping us coach. It's you, Avi, and Hannah.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So, and then all you guys, of course, are at Galveston. So it's a good deal on what they're doing. They're going to give our girls an opportunity to play with college girls and just all that fun stuff. So thank you so much for helping us coach. You're going to get that roster, and then you're going to see it. You're going to have a lot of fun with it. We're going to take a timeout, and then we're going to talk more softball when we come back. Thanks, Maddie Flores.
Hello from Los Fresnos CISD, an A-rated Texas Education Agency district. A stands for Academic Excellence at Los Fresnos CISD, where pathways to secondary success are being built for students at the brand new Resaca Middle School campus. A stands for Academic Advancement at Los Fresnos High School, where the College Center provides a jump start on college and career readiness that includes advanced placement classes, dual enrollment options, CTE opportunities, and scholarship money. Los Fresnos CISD, an A-rated and 7-time post-secondary readiness distinction district.
At Harlingen CISD, college, career, community ready is more than just a saying. We've created 12 academies to provide students with access to fields of study that best fit their interests and passions. Within the 12 academies, there are 42 certifications that will aid students in getting a head start on a career upon graduation. Become HCISD proud and enroll today.
Graduation time, time to make some decisions. What's next? Can I afford to continue my education? What are my options? At Brownsville ISD Career and Technical Education, you can graduate from high school with a certificate and/or license ready to go to work, debt-free. We have a wide range of programs for every student ranging from audiovisual, law enforcement, STEM robotics, electrical, welding, pharmacy, patient care tech, and many more to choose from. That's why Brownsville ISD is the best choice.
For quality care, contact Mesquite Home Health and Attendant Services today. In Brownsville at 594 Jose Marti Boulevard. Call today, 956-361-5558.
We here at Mesquite want to wish all local athletes good luck in today's game.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
See art or create it. On South Padre Island, that's as hard as it gets. Visit sopadre.com.
My son Leo just graduated from high school, but also with his associate degree from Texas Southmost College at no cost at all. Not having that financial burden was so helpful to our family. That's 2 years we did not have to pay for.
All of my TSC credits transferred to UTRGV, and I am so grateful to go into my major debt-free.
Hija, tomorrow's your quinceañera. I need you to call your padrinos and tell them thank you for the salon, the tamales, the dress, el DJ.
Ay, Ama, you called them. I didn't even want a quinceañera in the first place. I would have preferred to have gone to Paris instead.
I will, fine. I'm gonna give you your surprise gift early.
Huh?
Guess what? You're going to Paris.
How?
Well, I've been saving mucho dinero all year in insurance thanks to Pronto Insurance.
Let's just skip the quinceañera and go straight to Paris.
Call your padrinos right now.
Okay, Mia.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
Been feeling a little stressed lately? Luckily, South Padre Island has plenty of Or maybe you'd rather have some aww. Now that you think about it, it's been a long time since you've had a good How will you ever decide? Choosing what to do on South Padre Island? That's as hard as it gets. Visit SoPadre.
Welcome back. Megan Geyer, a junior starting shortstop for the state champion Calallen Lady Wildcats. Megan, I'm going to start addressing the elephant in the room. I think we talked about it a little bit after the game. Ball goes up in the air, out number 3. You made that out. Walk us through that play.
Well, we just needed one more out, and we were getting kind of like shaky, I guess, but I knew that Jordan was going to buckle down and get us something that we could get an out with, and so I saw the pop fly. I was like, okay, like this is over because we practice pop flies every day, and if like we drop one, we have to start all over, and then we have to run. So I was really confident that we were going to be done.
Ball goes in your glove. Your mind says what?
I don't know. I honestly wasn't thinking anything. I was just like, let's go. Like, we finally won this after 3 times.
Right, 3rd time's a charm. And this was your 2nd time there as a player. You were one of, I think, 3 starters from that 21 team to be on the starting lineup this past weekend. What was it like having, that experience the first time and being able to go into Austin and say, hey, we've been here before, we know what to expect, the atmosphere, the facilities, the bus rides, just how much of that experience helped pay off?
A lot of it, especially the way the field is, because the field isn't like any other field that we've played on. It's very bouncy, so we had to be ready for that this year, especially because Jordan gets us a lot of ground balls.
Right.
So we were just ready for that more than we were last time, I think.
Last 72 hours. Today's Tuesday. You guys won on Saturday. What have the last 72 hours been like for you?
Well, just amazing. Like the first day, I don't even remember what I did.
Sunday or Saturday?
Saturday.
Saturday evening?
I went and hung out with a few people, and then I spent the day with my grandma yesterday and my cousins and my other grandparents just to celebrate the win and get my family in on it with me.
Good. When you woke up, let's see, Sunday morning, you woke up a state champion. How did that feel?
Amazing. Like, it's the best feeling in the world.
So now I understand you got some travel ball plans this summer, and I know you're playing in a really big game. Tell us a little bit more about that.
I'm going to be playing in the Future Stars game in Colorado. So it's like they select, I guess, the best players from each team, and then they put us all in a game together, and we all play a 7-inning game and get a few at-bats in, get some work on defense. And it's a really fun game. I know Brooklyn played in it last year. I didn't go to Colorado last year, but I know it's a really good experience.
And it's nationally televised on ESPN. So I know that's where I saw Brooklyn last year. ESPN, might have been ESPN too, but that's a really cool deal. We're very happy for you. You are a state champion, and hey, you got one more year. So before I let you go, what can we expect next year?
Just more work to be put in. We're not settling for gold. We want more. We want more gold.
Awesome. That's Megan Geyer. She might have a career in broadcasting. She always comes on at the tournament right over there, and she likes to crash the broadcast, but that's okay. We like you. We love you. So congratulations, state champ Megan Geyer. She's a junior. When we come back, we're going to interview some more players.
Thank you, Kevin.
Yes, ma'am.
Our service is unmatched. Our commitment to our team and our community, relentless. Our products are innovative and exciting. Fruya, we're what's next now.
Coach Mark Razzo, one of my good friends here. Coach, how about this environment?
It's an awesome environment. It's
great.
Awesome. It's the community support. You know, it's awesome. We love it. We love everything that comes with Calallen. You know, it's
Right.
awesome.
Right, Coach, and you're from Corpus. You're a Moody guy, so you know your blood, sweat, and tears is all here in the Coastal Bend.
Yeah.
You've seen baseball bring back state championships. You know what that's like. You've seen football bring a state championship to Calallen, but never softball.
Right.
How much does that mean to like Coach? I love what you said, and I can't wait to talk to her more about it on just bringing it back not only for Calallen but for South Texas.
It's a big thing. You know, being on the girls' side now, I coach boys for a couple of years. You see the support that's there for the girls. Obviously, the support's there for football and baseball. You know that.
Right.
South Texas. It's Texas. Football's king.
Right.
But softball's a queen. And softball's
Yes.
coming up, especially South Texas, you know, and it's an honor to be a part of history-making team and bring some of the South Texas, again, not just for Corpus, but for Texas as well, South Texas as well. All of the Valley, everything, you know, all the way down. It's awesome.
Like I asked Megan Geyer, ironically, that ball goes up to her. That's why I interviewed her first. She recorded the last out. Ball comes down into Megan's glove. What goes through your mind?
Catch it.
You know, you're not the first. Every person I've asked to walk me through that last out, the first thing they say is, Coach Lentz makes us practice pop-ups every day in practice. So they're like, I knew we were going to catch it. So, I mean.
Well, the funny thing was I was watching the other infielders, and pretty much to a man, they took off their glove knowing she was going to catch it. They were ready for the celebration. You know, so, yeah, we practice it a lot, you know, pop-ups, you know, the little things. It's the little things that build up the foundation and build us up to get where we're at. So it's awesome. We knew she was going to catch it, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's just, again, it's an amazing experience, and it's awesome. I'm glad you're along with us for the ride.
Absolutely.
You know, so it wouldn't be the same without y'all.
Today is Tuesday. You guys won on Saturday, so more or less the last 48, 72 hours. How's that been?
We're still on a ride. We're still on a high. You know, we still haven't come down. We've had our camp past couple of days, bringing all the girls that are coming up, and we're just like, it's fun. It's awesome. We love it. We're still talking about it, watching videos, rewatching highlights, messaging with you, obviously, as well. You know, it's been great. You know, and I don't think we're gonna come down for a while.
No, absolutely not. You guys enjoy it, man. You know, I wound up going home Sunday.
Yeah.
So when I woke up Sunday, I was still up in Austin. I'm like, man, they won. Like, they did it, man. I'm like, you know, and it means a lot, you know, for someone who loves the sport and just being involved in it, and being also from Edinburgh, from the Valley. You know, I was so happy to see San Benito there.
Yes.
You know, so it was a very, you know, Santa Gertrudis. We had Calallen. We had San Benito. So we had 3 teams out of Region 4, and I was just so excited, so happy, because Coach Lentz is right.
Yes.
You know, a lot of these teams just kind of look down at at South Texas, the Valley, the Corpus area. I'm like, well, you know, but I think she, you know, she said it best that, you know, the win will go a long way, and like I told you, I think this is the birth of something really great.
Yeah.
It's going to be happening here, and just up the road in 3A, Santa Gertrudis has everybody back too.
Yeah.
They're only losing 2 seniors.
They do a
Trinity,
great program over
Trinity
there.
and Julia, they've won it all in 2018. Now you guys have one in 2023. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So what? Now that you're a champion, what are you going to do this summer?
I'm not going to Disneyland, I'll tell you that.
Okay, you're not going to Disneyland.
No,
but
we're just gonna, you know what? Just work for the next season to be ready. You know, that's the one thing around here is we're always working. We're always, as coaches, a coaching staff, which is amazing people I work with, like a family. We're always talking about getting better for the next game, for the next season, what we need to do to focus and get ready again and go back at it. You know, that's our goal.
Yeah, what I told people was that what they didn't see was, I said, okay, they just won their state semi game, less than 24 hours. They're already back on the field.
Yeah.
We're a 2-hour practice. So
it was hot.
It was hot. It was hot. That day was hot, but we found our way into the tunnels, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, Coach Lentz always says that no one works harder than them, and I think that really resonated for me when you guys were getting ready to play Bernie.
Yes.
When she gave that pregame speech, I mean, I was like, shoot.
You're ready to go.
Give me a glove, man. But yeah, when she said no one works as hard as you, obviously, I've seen you guys through the years, and I'm like, man, that is so true.
Yeah.
And then to see it come to fruition, and then that last out, it was awesome.
Yeah, it sure was. Definitely.
Awesome. I know you have some family that always tunes in. You want to give them a shout out?
Yeah, Norman Cummings and Mary Cummings in Bandera, Texas. Thanks again for all your support. Hope to see you soon. Thank you again.
We're going to have some more guests. Eventually, the captain of the ship, Coach Lentz, she's popular over on the first table. We'll get her and a couple more players throughout the evening when we come back.
Thank you, Kevin. That's awesome.
Yes, sir.
Good job.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Baby, just listen to me.
Escucha.
We do everything with speed.
Prontísimo.
Out of home business service.
Flexible.
Insurance for all your
Barato.
needs. You say you just got a new boat. Come on by and we'll give you a free quote.
Prontísimo.
Okay, who's singing near you? Hello?
Accesible.
Pregúntale a tu agente cómo ahorrar con Pronto, porque más barato, nadie.
Lopez. Adi?
Adi.
Adi, okay.
Yes.
That's all. Welcome back, Adi Lopez, class of 2017. You are a Calallen product. You played here. Did you play for Coach Lentz?
I sure did.
Okay.
My freshman year all the way to senior year.
So walk us back through. Everyone talks about the process here and what it was like laying that foundation. Talk to me about it.
Yeah, so actually the foundation, this is the shirt that I brought.
Yeah.
We actually went by strike, and it was strength, trust, respect, integrity, knowledge, and energy. And that was our base foundation of how we kind of build each other up, and us women, and how we needed to, you know, I know right now everyone's like 2-8
invest.
2-8
2-7 every.
Yes. So
yeah.
this was our motto, and back then, you know, we were like the building blocks, you know.
Yes.
So it took us a lot to kind of go from a season of maybe not that powerful to come in, and I maybe those 5 people in my class that also made varsity, and we came in and kind of just first time in playoffs in so long. And
Wow.
with that was kind of stressful on us, because you're like, okay, well, new coach, let's start this program kind of brand new. You know?
Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. So what was the furthest you guys went? You said you guys made the playoffs. It had been a while.
Yeah, so maybe my freshman year, we made like the 2nd or 3rd round. And that was like a big turnover from us not ever making it the
Right.
previous years.
Right.
I was actually injured my sophomore year, so that kind of like had a little setback. But as a team, you know, it built us up, and we progressed. Every year we got better and better. We beat teams that we, you know, never thought we would beat. We would have people telling us, oh, you can't beat Moody, you know.
Right,
you,
right.
You lost to Moody the past few years, and we came around and, you know, did that. TM2, you know, we actually, like I think my freshman year, we went 17 innings with TM or Flower Bluff, one of those teams.
Wow.
And that was like a big program changer for us, because, again, we used to be the underdogs, and now
Right.
this is what we are.
So you graduated in 17, and 19 is their first birth with Lizette and that
Yes.
bunch. So what was it like being able to watch that first group? Like you're like, wow, we
yeah.
laid that foundation, and boom.
Oh, yeah. So it's so, I want to say emotional, because
Right.
you see, I was able to see how this program started to it building up, you know, and
Right.
so being able to see them actually go into state, and, you know, even though they were unsuccessful, it was a huge game changer of seeing how they progressed. And again, like, we used to be the underdog. So being able to see teams from then to now, or to how they were in 2019, was just like, wow. And we were able to see some of those players actually who played with us too.
Right.
So it was very encouraging and very just emotional, I guess you can say, because again, you see them growing each year as freshmen to, you know, their junior and senior year, and you're just like, wow, look at these girls.
That was 2020, obviously COVID, and a lot of people here, the coaching staff in particular, feel that they could have gone back in 20, but we're never going to know, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I hated that.
Yeah.
21, they go back.
No,
they go
I
back
know.
again. They go back again.
I know, so wild. And again, just same thing. These girls kind of built themselves up. And again, maybe it's the Calallen ego that we have. Is like, you know, we can get there, we can get there. And the girls did it.
Yeah.
And again, it's a lot of fight, a lot of strength, a lot of power that they had to go and just kind of explode and just kind of show everybody in South Texas, like, hey, we are capable of doing this. And
100%.
maybe not once, but we'll try again. And then here we are this next time. And you're like, third time's the charm. We got it. They got it.
Yeah, because, you know, even last year they fell short in the Sweet 16. You know, for most teams, they'll say, hey, well, look, we made the Sweet 16. Great year. Not these guys.
Yeah.
They came back even hungrier. And then this year, well, they won the whole darn thing.
They had a lot more fight. You know, I feel like they're age-wise or class-wise, they're a little younger
Yes,
group,
absolutely.
You know? So I don't know if they really had the idea of like, oh my gosh, the state is so big.
Right,
you
right,
know?
yeah.
So
yeah,
they
yeah.
came in fearless, ready to fight and ready to conquer, and that's
Yes.
exactly what they did.
Yeah, no, I agree with you 100%. You know, coming in, you know, with all these freshmen, and what I told Coach Lentz about midway through the year, and I know I told her when I talked to her when the playoffs started, I said that I've seen so many games and so many teams that when you're a freshman and you're a sophomore and you've never been there before, sometimes it's a good thing because you're playing with house money. They don't know any better.
Exactly.
Let's just go out and play the game. Let's go out and play the game, and that's exactly what they did.
For sure.
You graduated in 17. I graduated in 2010. Kind of sort of in the same realm, I feel, when I say that about the athletes, because at least when I played baseball, when I would watch our softball team play, traditionally, you don't see the freshmen, sophomores starting.
Yes.
Traditionally, it's like, okay, you're going to be on the varsity, but you're going to be the backup to the junior, to the senior. And you're going to buy your time, whether that's on the bench, pinch running, or in the JV. You're going to get your reps.
Yeah.
And then your junior, senior year, you'll be on varsity. Now, I think the last 5 years, we're seeing what my good buddy Brett Esparza calls them plug in and play. Freshmen that are plugging in and playing. Hello, Jordan Thibodeau. You know, Adriana Almaraz, Brooklyn met her last year as a freshman. It amazes me to see these freshmen just step right into the varsity level.
So natural. You know what I mean? So naturally. And they come in and they get the job done. You know? Again, maybe it's because they are not that experienced and expecting the pressure, but for them to come in, young, they're fearless. Like I said, they're fearless. They come in and they do what they have to do.
Jordan's a freshman. She's 14. She hadn't played any higher than 14U until this year.
Yeah.
And look what she did.
I know.
I mean, right?
Crazy. It's so amazing to see how they, and that's because they still have so much room of growth ahead of them.
Yeah,
you know?
what position did you play?
I played first and third.
First and third? Okay, because
Yes.
I was going to say, Jordan, I'm sure you saw her play.
Yes.
She's so tall, and she's got the velo. She can 65 true, but you can tell that Coach P's like, she's scratching the surface.
Yes. You know, I was watching her, and I'm like, man, for her to be this young, this big and built, and she's already popping out of that circle, you know.
Oh,
so
yeah.
it is so amazing to see
Yeah.
that at such a young age. And again, like I said, she has so much room to grow,
Right.
so much room to just build up her fatigue or her physique, you
Right.
know, and just, you know, be better
Right.
than she was this year, you know. So I'm
Right.
excited for that to happen and see how she progresses throughout, you know, Calallen history.
One more thing I want to show in the back, the 204. So that is Mission 204, right?
Yes.
How many miles it is from
our Calallen home plate to the home plate in Austin, Texas, where they play the state game, so
Yes.
the state championship. So
Yeah.
it's so exciting because that was our mission coming back in my freshman year, 2013 and 2014, to now see that these girls this year conquered the Mission 204. It is so awesome. It's so unbelievable. And again, like, it's truly inspiring for me to even, you know, be done here with Calallen Ball and see what these girls have done. It is literally so emotional, and it's just awesome to know that they were able to come in and do something that previous years were not able to. to do. So it is just mind-blowing, mesmerizing. You know it. They
100%.
definitely made a mark here for Calallen softball, and
100%.
again, South Texas softball in general.
I'm going to put you on the spot here. Who's going to win the Women's World Series?
Okay, so I'm not like a fan of OU.
No one is these days.
You know what I mean?
No one is these days.
I'm like an underdog kind of girl.
Okay,
you know?
okay.
So whoever they.
Florida State then.
Florida State.
Then you're going for Florida State.
Florida State.
Florida State and OU. Okay, I'm rooting for the Sooners. I'm all about the
Sooners.
dynasty and
Oh,
stuff like
see
that.
me? No, I don't know if it's the red or not.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Last question before I let you go.
Go for it.
Megan Geyer, I've been asking this. It's been the popular question. Megan Geyer gets the last out. What goes through your mind when you?
Okay, so I had work, so I couldn't watch it live video, but I was watching it through y'all guys on the YouTube live.
Okay.
And so I'm listening to it at work, play by play by play. You know, with the Liberty was on base.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
they were hitting, they were coming out. I was honestly so stressful, but to hear that last out, that pop fly out, I cried. I was by myself at work. I cried. I was so ecstatic for these girls. And again, like, this is the first time in Corpus Christi history for any kind of softball team to win state. So it was literally so emotional. I keep saying the word emotional because that's really how it was. Especially, you know, seeing how Teresa built this team, this program up, and seeing how they started her first year and seeing how they are today. It was just so incredible to see the progression and development of these girls. And again, it was just so awesome. I was like, cheering by myself, with the tears flowing. It was good.
Awesome.
It was awesome.
I've been blessed to get to know her really well over the last few years, and I always tell her, you're my softball hero.
Yeah.
I was like, you're my Patty Gasso.
Yeah.
Like, she's awesome. I couldn't be more happy for her and her staff. So before you go, any shout outs you want to give?
Well, shout out to the staffing coaches. You know, y'all were there day one and y'all have finished here today, and we're not done yet. You know, you'll have next season and the seasons after that. You're going to have a target on y'all's backs, and I know y'all are going to do what you'll have to do to conquer all. Shout out to literally everybody, to the girls for doing what, again, no other softball team in Calallen history has been able to do, and that's beautiful in itself. And yeah.
Adi Lopez, thanks for joining us, for taking the time. Yes, ma'am.
Thank
you. Yes, ma'am. We'll be back with more after this.
Sports Live, roll pride.
When you study local at Texas Southmost College, you can choose from over 50 associate degree programs, certificates, and workforce training programs. Register now for summer and fall classes and study local at Texas Southmost College.
Today's gonna be a big day on South Padre Island, but what should you do first? A big breakfast with friends sounds pretty good, but you really wanted to paddle out and see the sunrise from the water. Breakfast or boarding or breakfast? How about boarding, then breakfast? That was easy. Choosing what to do on South Padre Island. That's as hard as it gets. Visit sopadre.com. Today's gonna be a big day on South Padre Island, but what should you do first? A big breakfast with friends sounds pretty good, but you really wanted to paddle out and see the sunrise from the water. Breakfast or boarding or breakfast? How about boarding, then breakfast? That was easy. Choosing what to do on South Padre Island. That's as hard as it gets. Visit sopadre.com.
Traigo 100 kilos de ropa, lo que se me antoja, dinero en el banco. Muchas me andan criticando, pues traigo carrazos que cómo le hago. Tengo aseguro del bueno, pronto y flexible y sale barato. Es mi corrido humilde, que no se te olvide que me ando ahorrando.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
Forever Memories Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Our service is unmatched. Our commitment to our team and our community, relentless. Our products are innovative and exciting. Fruya, we're what's next now.
Hi, I'm Rod Rodriguez and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
Ibanez Tortilleria, serving up freshly made in-house corn and flour tortillas since 1994. Try delicious menudo, tasty barbacoa, fresh tamales, tacos, variadas with juicy grilled chicken, and tender fajitas. On Mondays, buy one barbacoa taco and get one free if you mention that you're a Bloodhound fan. Located at 4726 Paredes Line Road, Brownsville, Texas. Open every day at 6:30 a.m. till 9 p.m. To order, contact 956-541-9594.
And you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
Date night on South Padre Island? No problem. You could hit the town and dance the night away. Or maybe you'd prefer some fun and games, like being a kid again. Party like a grown-up? Or a throwback to the good old days? Tough call. Luckily, either decision will be the right one. Choosing what to do on South Padre Island? That's as hard as it gets. Visit SoPadre.com.
We are Monte Alto and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Baby, just listen to me.
Escucha.
Do everything with
Prontísimo.
Out of home business or
Flexible.
Insurance for all your
Barato.
needs. You say you just got a new boat.
Welcome back. Joined by the tournament MVP, Mackenzie Mounts, otherwise known as Pickle in these parts. So, Mackenzie, talk about the environment and the ceremony you guys just had, and just tell us what it was like.
It was really cool. It was really exciting to be here, actually. I loved how many people showed up to this. It just really shows how much they care, and yeah, it was really fun.
So, today's Tuesday. What are the last 72, 48 hours been like for you?
They've been really fun and really, really exciting. All the posts that people have been doing, especially y'all. I see y'all's
Yes.
everything.
Y'all go viral on there on the Instagram.
Oh yeah,
you guys
do.
are really popular.
Yes.
When the last out got recorded, when your buddy, your middle infielder Megan Geyer made that last catch, what went through your mind?
I was already in the videos. I had already taken my glove off. I knew she was gonna catch it. I was just so excited, and I was so glad that she was the one that got the last out. She really deserved it. She really deserved everything that she had. She did. She made us literally win. I love her so much.
Right.
And I was just glad that Megan was the one that got the last.
And everyone tells me, they're like, okay, we do pop-ups religiously here with 21 outs.
21 outs, and then we do 15 pop-ups in a row that we have to catch.
Right. So everyone's like, oh, it was a pop-up. I knew she was gonna catch it, but it's like catch it. Then she caught it. It was like, okay, we won.
Yes.
So
yes.
Gosh darn, you're the tournament MVP.
Yes.
Your reaction's priceless because you're like, whoa.
I wasn't even listening in the beginning. I really wasn't. We were talking about just winning, obviously.
Yeah.
And then I heard them say my name, and I was just like, I was in shock. I didn't even realize that happened.
Yep. You gave yourself the lead in that first at bat, that big at bat. I think Alana with that home run helped kickstart the
really
offense.
Started it.
Right.
Yes.
Walk us through that at bat, that first one you had.
I mean, I just knew I had to do something for my team. You know, bases were loaded. I had to pull through or do something. I was just trying to touch the ball. That's what I was thinking in my head. Just, you know, score at least one run here. Got to move over the base, move them over. And ended up going to the fence, and I was just really excited. And I was really
you did it
excited
twice.
to do it. Yes.
You did it twice. Have you been like 2 for 3 or something like that?
Yes.
So what's the dance that y'all do?
We do the thug shake. Audrina was the one
do
that
it.
brought that.
Show us. What's the thug shake? Do it.
Go like this. Thug shake. Audrina.
You get it? Let's show them the thug shake. That's what it's called,
Go
the thug
like
shake.
This.
Yeah, that's the thug shake. Every time they get on base, they do the thug shake. So Alana is the one who came up with it.
Yeah, no, Audrina was. Yes.
Of course, it would be Audrina that comes up with it. It's iconic. We've gotten so many pictures of it.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's such good stuff. So yeah, you win the tournament MVP. You had those 2 big hits. You guys celebrate. I mean, you guys had a tremendous year.
We really did.
And, you know, and for you, I mean, you know, credit to you. You know, you were always batting in the 2nd and then in the 2 hole, and then you get moved down to the 8 hole. How did you adjust to that? And you understood your role, and you just kept on keeping on, and you contributed in so many ways.
Yes. I just knew Coach Lentz knew what she was doing. She told me from the beginning what she was going to do, and I just trusted her, and I trusted the whole coaching staff. So, and it worked out. So.
Yeah, and you're a junior this year. Everybody is back with the exception of 3. As far as starters on the field, everyone is back. I mean, that's awesome for you guys, and that's scary for everyone else.
I agree.
So what is that, knowing that, hey, you guys, at least for yourself and the other juniors, you guys get to come back and do it one more time?
It really gives us, I think, a lot of confidence. I mean, you know, we've already been through this together once, and I think that we're just going to get better as we keep practicing throughout, like, regular season and things like that. So, yeah.
Last question. What are your plans for the off season? What are you going to do this summer?
This summer, I'm getting a job.
Woo! Where are you going to get a job at?
I think I'm thinking at a snow cone place, but I'm not sure yet.
Okay.
But yes.
Okay.
And
if I find out which one, I'm gonna go buy.
Okay.
Okay. I'm
You
gonna hold you to
should.
that. Hopefully you're there. Okay.
Okay. And then I'm gonna do basketball in the summer and a little bit of softball, like through the workouts that they do here. So.
Well, you enjoy your summer. I know school's been out for what, 2 weeks now?
Yes.
So man, you guys got to play softball in the summer. You were out of school. You got the state championship. Life is good.
Yes, life is great.
Mackenzie Mounts, aka Pickle, the coolest walk-up. Return to the Mac. How'd you pick that walk-up song?
Reagan Tinnell gave it to me.
Reagan,
I love Reagan.
Tennell time, because it's funny because I'm like, hey, Coach Lenz, before you had that, I'm like, she needs to have some Return of the Mac on there, because it's Mac, Mackenzie, Pickle.
Yes.
It's all the nicknames. That's a part of it. So, Mackenzie, any shout-outs you want to get before I let you go?
I love my parents, and I love Reagan Tinnell, so there we go.
Tennell time. We wish she could be here, otherwise.
Yes, I wish she was here.
Yes, ma'am. Mackenzie Mounts, Tournament MVP, 2023 State Champion. We're going to have some more interviews when we come back after this.
Okay, who's singing? Me or you? Hello?
Accesible.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Welcome back. The topic of conversation, Miss Jordan Thibodeau, here joining us, a freshman for Calallen. Jordan, I think in every interview that we've had, everyone keeps talking about the great Jordan Thibodeau and how well you played this year as a freshman and just all the work you put in. So first off, congratulations on winning the state championship. And let's take it back a little bit. Last year, I told a story when you were in 8th grade. You came to the TM game. here at home, right?
Yes.
Last year. You may not remember it, but I do. Let's see if I can rack your brain just a little bit. When you guys came to the game, you guys at Calallen wound up losing. Coach Lentz had a long talk with the team, and then she had a long talk with you guys. Again, you may not remember, but I do because I saw you guys, all your 8th grade bunch, listening to Coach Lentz talk to you all. But what caught my attention was how focused you were, how focused those 8th graders were. So just talk about you understanding what this place means, what the program means coming in as a freshman.
It means a lot to me coming in as a freshman and like playing. I've been having a dream of playing here since I was little, and we just started watching the team play and keep on winning and winning. It's been a dream to come and pitch for this team and play with the
Let's pick up your mic a little bit. Let's pick it up just a little bit. Let me help you. Right there. Good? Okay, there you go. Go ahead. Dream playing for this team when you were coming up? Yeah.
Since I was little, I've always wanted to play on like a really good team with a bunch of girls that knew me and played really good. And I finally got it because I love everyone on this team. I love the seniors. I love the juniors, the sophomores, everyone. Especially the freshmen. We've been playing together since we were little, like sisters.
Yep.
Like, we've been playing on the same team against each other. We know how we play. We know like movements and stuff that we know, like signals and whatever. We're just like sisters.
As a freshman coming into the postseason, maybe what was your thought process on just how to handle the atmosphere and in this case, how to handle essentially what's 6 more weeks of playing softball at a very high level?
I just was thinking, oh, it's just another game. Play your best, do your job, and you'll win. You'll help everyone. Just stay positive and be confident. So that's just my mindset.
There's a picture I got of you at state. You were warming up in the bullpen, and you're looking down at the ball, and your eyes are closed. Your dad mentioned that that's you locked in, and it's your world when you're in that circle, and everyone else is just visiting. Walk me through that mindset and just of what that picture and what it describes you as a pitcher.
Normally, like when I'm like focused, I don't hear anything. So like when people when the team's like screaming out of the dugout, I just really can't hear them. Just block everyone out. Just the catcher, that's it. Catcher's glove. Don't look at anyone. Don't listen to anyone. Just pitch your game.
And do you have any routine maybe on the day before you pitch, or do you have any superstition like that?
No, just one Red Bull a game right before.
One Red Bull?
Yeah.
Regular flavored? Or?
Regular flavor,
okay.
Yes.
Cool. One good question that I didn't get to ask you throughout the season was that, you were Brooklyn was catching you in the beginning of the year. She goes down with an injury, and then Audrina comes in and does a heck of a job behind the plate. But because of your chemistry with her, was it too much? Was it that big of a transition, a change, or did it take some time to get on? Or
well, Audrina had already been catching for me at the fall ball. Like when we were playing fall ball, she was already like catching for me.
Okay.
So it wasn't really that big of a change, but I knew that me and Audrina are closer than me and like Brooklyn. So I thought it was just like, okay, Audrina's there. I'm confident in her. I trust her. So it wasn't that big of a change.
You get the last out. What goes through your mind? State championship.
Oh, I was just so excited that we won, that I pitched good, that we hit good, that everyone did their job and did amazing.
What have these last couple of days been like for you? Still surreal?
Just like thinking of like how we actually won it, how we all put in that work. I've been missing practice already. I had to come out. I didn't have to, but I wanted to come out to the softball camp yesterday to like help the little girls and stuff.
Yep.
So we all came out here and helped them.
Awesome. Jordan Thibodeau, just a freshman this year. If you don't know, now you know. She'll be here 3 more years, so a very bright future for Miss Jordan Thibodeau. Any shout-outs you want to give before we let you go? Good? Young woman of very few words, but tell you what, she's awesome. Jordan, thanks for joining us. Go get more autographs. We'll talk more when we come back.
From high school, but also with his associate degree from Texas Southmost College at no cost at all. Not having that financial burden was so helpful to our family. That's 2 years we did not have to pay for.
All of my TSC credits transferred to UTRGV, and I am so grateful to go into my major debt-free.
Our service is unmatched. Our commitment to our team and our community, relentless. Our products are innovative and exciting. Fruya, we're what's next now.
When you study local at Texas Southmost College, you can choose from over 50 associate degree programs, certificates, and workforce training programs. Register now for summer and fall classes and study local at Texas Southmost College.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Sail the seas or see the sails. On South Padre Island, that's as hard as it gets. Visit sopadre.com.
Hello from Los Fresnos CISD, an A-rated Texas Education Agency district. A stands for Academic Excellence at Los Fresnos CISD, where pathways to secondary success are being built for students at the brand new Resaca Middle School campus. A stands for Academic Advancement at Los Fresnos High School, where the College Center provides a jump start on college and career readiness that includes advanced placement classes, dual enrollment options, CTE opportunities, and scholarship money. Los Fresnos CISD, an A-rated and 7-time post-secondary readiness distinction district.
At Harlingen CISD, college, career, community ready is more than just a saying. We've created 12 academies to provide students with access to fields of study that best fit their interests and passions. Within the 12 academies, there are 42 certifications that will aid students in getting a head start on a career upon graduation. Become HCISD proud and enroll today.
Graduation time, time to make some decisions. What's next? Can I afford to continue my education? What are my options? At Brownsville ISD Career and Technical Education, you can graduate from high school with a certificate and or license ready to go to work, debt-free. We have a wide range of programs for every student ranging from audiovisual, law enforcement, STEM robotics, electrical, welding, pharmacy, patient care tech, and many more to choose from. That's why Brownsville ISD is the best.
Welcome back, Coach Lamar Lopez, the first base coach, first assistant, right hand to Coach Teresa Lentz. How's it going?
It's going great. It's a great day to be alive and a great day to be a Calallen Wildcat state champion.
Yes, ma'am. I love how you preach to the girls that we want to play on the last day. And that's just been a motto you guys have had for a while now. And I think that didn't, I mean, I've heard it so many times, right, with you guys, but I think that didn't resonate with me until the day before, or when you guys won in the state semis on Thursday. You're like, we always talk about wanting to play on the last day, and you're like, well, gosh darn it, we're playing on the last day. I was like, that's awesome. So just talking to the fans about what that means and just how much weight it carries in this program.
You know, I don't think people realize like how long our season is. It starts in January, and you know, we have our scrimmages, we have our tournaments, then we have our regular and kind of district play. And it's such a long season that I think that sometimes we forget what the ultimate goal is. Right. Winning district is nice, winning tournaments is nice, but our ultimate goal is to play on the last day. And so that's kind of the first time we made it to state, it was kind of something I would say, and I had heard it from one other coach on Instagram or something, and it just kind of stayed, and kind of what we preach to the girls. And our ultimate goal is to play on the last day. It's nice to get all those accolades and you know, district championships and all of that, but you know, ultimate goal, play on the last day.
Absolutely. And you know, it's this season, at least the way I see it, is divided up in 3 parts. You have your non-district, your district, and your postseason. And going back to the non-district portion where the tournaments, you guys lose Brooklyn, you know, you guys lose to Alice, and it's just like, you know, I was talking with Marcus that there was just some uncertainty, but you guys were able to figure all of that out, and I really feel that you guys were clicking at the right time, because we always talk about, well, how well are you playing? Have you peaked yet? Do you feel you peaked too soon? Do you peak too early, or whatever the case may be? I feel you guys started clicking at the right time.
Oh no, definitely. You know, people don't realize that our team is super young. I teach at the middle school, so I have the great. You know, I'm fortunate to kind of see these girls all the way since they're 6th graders. So knowing that they were 8th graders and playing for a state championship a year later is just mind-blowing, you know. And people just don't realize that we're super young and our mentality is young. Oh, yeah. And so for them to put it together, you know, playing Alice, and they have a great program over there, you know, playing one of the top pitchers in our area with Ava, I think it just made us better, and it kind of, if we wouldn't have lost, I don't think we would have been in the right place that we needed to be going into the playoffs. But we did. We matured. You know, we have a 14-year-old, you know, on the mound, and it's just crazy. You know, people don't realize that we're young and we're gonna have some growing pains, and definitely peaked at the right time.
When do you feel that this team turned the corner?
When do I would say probably at the end of district. I think at the end of district. I think after Coach Pacina came back, it was we got a little bit more comfortable. We kind of felt ourselves. You know, she's a big piece of that puzzle to putting everything together and making our pitchers, especially a young pitcher, you know, and Jordan, you know, feel comfortable and confident.
After the region final, when you all beat Bernie, Coach Lentz mentioned in an interview post-game that she's like, you know, Coach Lamar and I have been together 10 years, and then now we're going back to state. You could tell she was very emotional. So talk about just the 10-year journey. We had Adi Lopez here talk to us about how she graduated in 17 and how we went further back on just how you guys have helped build this program. But just talk about the 10 years that you've been together with Coach Lentz and seeing everything just come to fruition.
It's just pretty awesome that, you know, we kind of joke about it that we're kind of like sisters, and with Coach Pacina and Coach Lentz and I, and you know, we don't always agree, and we have disagreements, but at the end of the day we love each other, and we find a way to work together and find a way to make things work for our girls and for our program. And you know, it's been fun. It's been a fun ride. You know, 10 years is a long time, and that doesn't really happen nowadays with coaches. So it's just been an honor to learn so much from Coach Lentz and Coach Pacina, and hopefully we get a few more rings. You know, I told you we have 4 more. I got 4 more fingers to put a ring on there, so that'd be nice.
I'm in. This is really cool, the autograph thing, and like I said, we always talk about the why. And I think this is cool to see the younger girls being able to meet these girls that they look up to.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You know, I was on the very first softball team at my high school, and we played on a baseball field.
Yes.
In 1996. I know that dates me, but to see things like this and to see our girls being honored, and to see them going from middle school to have a goal to play not just softball, but to play all the sports at Calallen High School is pretty awesome.
Before I let you go, what are your summer plans?
I'm going to rest and maybe do a little bit of traveling, Kevin, and hopefully go watch the Astros.
Yeah.
Again.
Yes.
And get a little tanner in my swimming pool. So
sweet.
Spend some time with my family, just kind of recharge and get ready for August again.
Sweet. Coach Lamar Lopez, enjoy your summer. I'm so happy for you guys.
Thank you, Kevin. You're awesome.
Great coach.
This dude's awesome.
Lamar Lopez, thanks for joining us.
Thanks,
when we come
Kevin.
back, we're going to try and get the captain of the ship. I think she's ready. I think we're good with the interview. So you go grab her?
Yeah.
What up? Coach Lentz coming up when we come back.
Mesquite Home Health and Attendant Services today. In Brownsville at 594 Jose Marti Boulevard. Call today, 956-361-5558.
We here at Mesquite want to wish all local athletes good luck in today's game.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
See art or create it. On South Padre Island, that's as hard as it gets. Visit sopadre.com.
My son Leo just graduated from high school, but also with his associate degree from Texas Southmost College at no cost at all. Not having that financial burden was so helpful to our family. That's 2 years we did not have to pay for.
All of my TSC credits transferred to UTRGV, and I am so grateful to go into my major debt-free.
Welcome back. As promised, the captain of the ship, state champion, Coach Teresa Lentz.
Hi, Kevin.
Hey,
Thank you for being here.
How's it going?
It's going
Good.
great. This is wonderful. This is nice, and this is what the girls deserve. They
Yes.
deserve something like this, and
Yes.
you know, we did it last minute, and it's turned out perfect.
It's been an awesome turnaround, and I want to start with the autographs. I love it so much. At the state tournament, I saw a lot of the girls signing autograph balls, and that I even tweeted it because it touched my heart to see these younger girls look up to the Jordans, the Megans, the Miras down in San Benito, and for them to be so selfless and be like, yeah,
Of course,
they're gonna sign. It's just awesome. It really touched my heart, and then to see all the younger kids come out here. And the way they see him is the way, those are big leaguers in their eyes, and it's just awesome to see, and it's such a good event.
Yes. Yes.
But hello, we're here to celebrate the state championship 2023. Man, I'm going to start off with what you said in an interview earlier this week on how, and we talked about it a little bit on how you wanted to bring it back to Calallen, but to South Texas. And I think that just, that sat really, that sat with me, and I'm like, man, that really means a lot. From here, Corpus, from here, all the way down to Port Isabel, and just talk about what it means.
Well, it's I'm from Corpus. I've been playing softball here, and too many times, way too many times, you're playing and you you know you're getting underestimated. You know the feeling. It's hard to explain, but if you're a player and you've played, you know, and you know when you're getting underestimated and you're beating them. So how is that a thing?
Yeah.
But it's a thing, and it happens too many times. And you could say it's sometimes. Especially back in the day, it would be like, oh, it's because we're Mexican. I know it's
It's
because we're Mexican.
Yeah.
And the girls are funny because they see it. Sometimes it is because of that, not necessarily, but then it comes down to basically the area you're from. It's the area, because we got Jordan people like we're not all Mexican. We're a little bit of Mexican.
Yeah.
We got some white mix, some people that are mixed, and that's what we're. But it's the area, and it's not right, and it's disrespectful, and it's human nature. But to be honest, if we want it to change, then we've got to do something about it. And I know we have the talent, and I know it's happening, and it's going to continue to happen. And I hope it happens, and we just do it, continue to do it, and change it.
The popular question I've been asking is, pop fly to Megan Geyer. What went through your mind?
She's not going to drop it. We practice 21 outs all the time, and they get a triangle every time they drop it. I know she wanted it, and it was so funny that as soon as she caught it, she threw it up, and it was just.
Yes.
I loved it. I loved the celebration, and it was great.
What are the last 48, 72 hours been like for you?
We've had camp.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, only you. So you guys win in a state semi game, less than 24 hours. You guys are back on a practice field for a 2-hour practice, and then you guys win a state championship, and then you're already back out here working.
Yeah, I mean, it was part of we knew it, and we even said we're going to come back from state and we're going to have camp, but we just want to do it because it's such a hard, long season. We work so hard, and we just want to get it over with. Not to say we want, but we do. We want to be done so we can enjoy our families and they can enjoy us, and so that's kind of the mindset. We're a little tired, but it's a good tired. It's a great feeling, and the kids are excited, and they're looking up to these girls, and everybody, the community's excited, and they should be, and it's fun, and whether you're a Calallen person or not, you should, and if you're a softball person, you should be here, and you should be looking up to these young ladies. They're great young women.
So I'm sure from when you won to maybe into Sunday, your phone's been blowing up.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah, a lot. I think I had like 200 messages after the game.
Yeah.
And I was trying my best to answer them all, and still answer emails and things, and people have just been so nice from all over, from everywhere, and my brothers played baseball, and so there's a lot of baseball guys, communities that have been supporting us. It doesn't matter, and I think we all understand it doesn't matter who did it. It's a win for all of us, and same thing in baseball. If somebody does it for baseball, it's a win for everyone. And we've been really appreciating all the love that everybody's been giving us, and it's awesome.
Coach Razzo mentioned, he goes, man, we're still on that high. We're still on the high. I said, yeah, man, absolutely. So Coach Lopez plans on going swimming and maybe checking out an Astro game. Razzo says he's not going to Disneyland, but I don't really know what he's going to be up to this summer. But what are your plans?
My daughter has been, I told her, as soon as softball's over, summer starts. As soon as softball's over, summer starts. As soon as the game was over, she goes to one of my friends, so is summer starting now? And I was like, oh, we have camp. But she's going to be at camp. She's 4 years old. She's going to be at camp, and I'm excited to see her tomorrow. And the next day, we went and bought her a helmet and some pants. And I'm trying not to overdo it and like push her in it, but we've been practicing a lot, so maybe she'll have fun. And we're going to take a trip to Colorado, and then we're going to go to Disneyland, actually.
There you go.
Yeah.
Awesome, as a state champion. Awesome.
Yeah.
Real quick, just talk a little bit more softball here. Going back from when the season started, I was talking to Coach Lopez that, I've always seen the season as 3 parts where you have your non-district, your district, and then the playoffs. Early on, there was some uncertainty. Brooklyn Metter goes down. There's freshmen that are now being needed to plug in. BB being plugged in at first. Audrina gets moved to catcher. All the uncertainty. And if I were to say, hey, you guys are going to win state in June, it's like, whoa, wait a minute. We got some pieces we need to fill out first. In all honesty. But just talk about the growth from when you guys had all the pieces of the puzzle, put it together, and then I felt you guys played your best ball in the postseason.
Yes. exactly what you just said, and the cool part is we saw spurts of greatness,
Yeah.
spurts, and then when we see a spurt, then something would happen, and then another curveball, and then another curveball, and then nothing, and then Pacina had a baby, which we knew was going to happen, but it just still part of all that struggle, and the biggest piece that I knew we needed to do was be selfless and play together. That didn't happen until playoffs, and the girls were all in it for the same reason, and the grind started to make more sense to them, and I think, the grind was tough for them to take.
Yes.
And it's tough, and we know we're tough, but we know what it takes, and and I'll be honest, I think we've been tougher to girls teams in the past.
Yeah.
But we pushed these girls hard, really hard, and we knew we needed to, and they took it, and they took it, and they took it, and it made sense to them.
Right.
It made sense to them when we were starting to perform, and other people. It's obvious we were prepared, and it showed. Really, it just showed.
Yeah, when you, I won't share all of it, but I loved your pregame versus Bernie. But what's your pregame speech against Bernie?
What was it?
It was really good.
Oh. Okay.
I said we're not going to go into details because that's within the house. I'm saying it was an extremely good pregame speech. What I can share and what I really thought stood out was when you mentioned no one works as hard as you.
Yeah.
And again, I was telling Lopi, like, obviously I've seen all of that, right? The behind the scenes and how much work you guys put in.
You're right.
Getting ready for Bernie. When you told him that, I'm like, that makes sense. And then, like I said, you guys went in a state semi game, less than 24 hours. You're like, 10 a.m., we're going to be in Georgetown.
Yeah.
I was like, that's so true.
Yeah.
That's so true. And no one works harder than you guys. And then, for the girls to all buy in collectively. And, I said it publicly. I've said it to other people, but this is your best work by far as a coach. Because of, we knew what you had in 19. We knew what you had in 21. 22 obviously fell a little short. But this year, again, because of all the uncertainty and the unknowns and how are we going to do this? How are we going to do that? How are we going to replace Brooklyn? For you guys to go all the way and win it all, I'm like, that is A+ stuff right there.
I appreciate
Yes,
it.
ma'am.
We're
Yes,
trying
ma'am.
to get smarter, and use that experience as best we
Yep.
can,
Yep.
and we did, and the coaching staff and us, I think this was our best year coaching collectively, and
Yes,
it's hard.
yes.
It's hard, I'm
Yeah.
not going to say it's all rainbows and sunshine, but it's hard.
There are your seniors. Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to miss my seniors.
Yes.
I'm going to miss my seniors. I'm going to miss my seniors. Hi, Didi girl. Oh, I love them.
Your three
ladies,
seniors, yeah.
they're awesome.
Yes, and
Awesome.
you have everybody coming back.
Yeah.
That's a scary good thing. Scary for everyone else, a great thing for you.
Yeah, no, and it'll be fun. It'll be fun. It won't be easy, and I don't want it to be easy. And these girls are fighters, and they're fun to watch. So.
Oh gosh, they're awesome.
Yeah.
They're so much fun to watch.
They're really fun to watch. So if you haven't seen us play, maybe you should come out and just enjoy it. And it's fun. And this is a great game to watch. And there's a lot of good softball to watch around here. So please come out and watch us, or watch Rio.
Yeah. Who's your pick to win the Women's World Series?
It's OU. I mean,
it's gotta
I don't
be, right?
want it to be OU. I kind of wanted Tennessee to win, but that didn't happen.
Yeah.
But Florida State, man, I love Florida State.
Yes,
I love
they're
Lonnie.
really good.
I love Lonnie. She knows
They're
what
really
she's doing.
good.
A lot of what I've learned about the mental game was what she was teaching, and Brian Kane, and I know she's ahead of the curve on what she does with her teammate and getting her team and her players prepared. I've been fortunate to work 2 of their camps, so they're big time. They're big time, and Lonnie. I think she knows this, but I mean, OU, you can't. Like, I want them to take one from them. So
They might. They
I
might
hope
take
so.
game 1. I think they might take game 1.
I hope so.
And then
I hope
yeah,
so.
I think
and
so.
then, I would love
Yeah.
for Florida State to win, but
Yeah,
you want me to be honest, I'll
most
say
likely.
OU.
So Maddie's one of our coaches, right? You helped with that. So hey, so by the way, everyone signed up. Everyone, the rosters, the teams are all split up. I was able to do that yesterday.
Okay.
So Mia, there's no secret there. Mia's going to be on Maddie's team.
Sweet.
So I'm like, how do you not?
Yeah,
So,
you ha- it
so I
has to
told Maddie,
happen.
because your perk of being Maddie Flores is you get to coach your sister. So I'm going to email Maddie her roster, and then we're going to get that going. So hopefully we'll see you in June.
Okay. When is it? I'm sorry.
June 20. No, you're good. June 23rd, 24th, 25th. 23rd is the home run derby. The 24th, 25th is a Saturday, Sunday at the end of June.
I'm going to try to go. I mean, we're
Cool.
leaving to Colorado did like 20.
Okay.
I don't know. I haven't
No,
paid
you're good.
attention
You're good.
to
You're good.
anything.
You've been busy. You've been busy.
Yeah.
You've been busy.
Forgive me.
Yeah,
Forgive
you're good. You're good. You're good.
Forgive me.
So awesome. Any shout outs you want to give before we let you go?
I just want to tell, I don't know if my family's watching, but I just want them to know that I know they always watch this, and I love them, and I love you, and you're my why, and you're my Hebbronville fan, my dad and Kingdom, my mom, my godmother, everybody. You guys always support, and I just love you, and I hope you're happy watching this, and you're celebrating with us.
Coach Teresa Lentz, 2023 state champion. Coach, thanks for joining us. We'll be back. Oh. We'll be back with more after this.
Hija, tomorrow's your quinceañera. I need you to call your padrinos and tell them thank you for the salon, the tamales, the dress, el DJ.
Ay, Ama, you called them. I didn't even want a quinceañera in the first place. I would have preferred to have gone to Paris instead.
I will, fine. I'm gonna give you your surprise gift early.
Huh?
Guess what? You're going to Paris.
How?
Well, I've been saving mucho dinero all year in insurance thanks to Pronto Insurance.
Let's just skip the quinceañera and go straight to Paris.
Call your padrinos right now.
Okay.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
Been feeling a little stressed lately? Luckily, South Padre Island has plenty of or maybe you'd rather have some aww. Now that you think about it, it's been a long time since you've had a good How will you ever decide? Choosing what to do on South Padre Island? That's as hard as it gets. Visit sopadre.com.
Our service is unmatched. Our commitment to our team and our community, relentless. Our products are innovative and exciting. Fruya, we're what's next now.
Sherryland.
Rihanna Rodella,
Yes.
aka Riri, you are a senior and you are a state champion. How does that sound?
It's amazing, you know. I always thought I'd play softball in college, but I changed my mind, and this is the best way to end my career with the gold, with the girls, with this team. It was amazing.
Absolutely. So Rihanna, you know, let's talk a little bit about your journey. Obviously, you started at Corpus Christi Ray. You come here your junior year, you have to sit it out, and then obviously your senior year, you're ready to roll. Just talk to me about that journey and being able to, you know, keep it between the ears and come out and play the game.
It was a big change. It was a lot of adapting. I didn't know what to expect coming to Calallen, and I didn't know if I'd be able to play or not, and I wasn't able to play, but I still practiced with the girls. I did everything with them besides participate in the games,
Right.
but it was a growing experience for sure, learning experience, and overall everything was worth it. Everything came together how it's supposed to, so.
Right, yeah, it came together how it's supposed to. It came full circle for you as a senior. So walk me through the start of your senior year and just how did everything get started for you, and just take me back to the start of this year.
It was different since I was actually playing with the girls, and it was a quick adjustment. The girls made me feel like home. It
It was great. The tournaments, they were fun. It was bonding time, and we had a great season, great postseason. It was great.
You were a senior, obviously Jordan just a freshman. And talk about how you were able to share the pitching room, the meeting rooms with you, her, and Coach P.
You know, she's a freshman. She's very talented. It was fun because we got to learn different things. We both got to learn. She had to adjust to the mental aspect of the game, and that was the part where me and Coach P were able to talk to her and bond with her over. But she's very talented. I can't wait to see what she can do in the next few years.
Right. And see, she's velo and you're more spin.
Yes.
So talk about that combo where Jordan can come in and whip it by someone, and then you're going to come and bring that spin.
Yeah, it was awesome to see in the game, especially whenever we split games. You know, they wouldn't expect it because she's coming in hot and I'm more moving around the ball. So it was a good combination of pitching throughout the season.
You go into the postseason. Obviously, when you were at Ray, y'all went with 3 deep.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And then now you go all the way to the state tournament. Walk me through the region final when you guys are going to state. What went through your mind then?
It was just a different feeling. You know, we've had some girls been there before, but a lot of us haven't. It's different for me. I'm a senior, but I still haven't been there before. And the freshmen, they haven't been there before, but they've been growing up watching. So it was just a lot of excitement, a lot of nerves. But I knew we could get it done, so I'm glad we did.
You get to the state tournament. When you walk onto the Red and Charlene McCombs field for the first time, how did that hit you? What did you feel?
It was a surreal feeling, just looking around in the audience, seeing everyone, being able to just look at the field empty as well, and prepare. It was great.
You guys get the win against Aubrey in that first game, and then you guys have not a day off on Friday.
No.
You guys still had work to do, but you guys go into the state championship. When you woke up Saturday morning, just were there any nerves, or was it just kind of like, hey, you know, what went through your mind?
Well, actually, in the morning there was a little inconvenience. Me and Megan Geyer, Brooklyn Metter, woke up. Supposed to be downstairs by 6:50. We woke up at 6:54. No wake-up call, but that did not set the tempo for our day. We still had a great morning. We had a good breakfast, and we got to the road. And I believed in us so much, and it was amazing.
You had a heck of a game on Saturday. You had 3 hits. I felt when you got that first hit, I said on air, I was like, she needed that.
Yes.
Because as a hitter, as a former player, I know we all go through slumps. But hey, all it takes is one.
Yes.
One good swing, one good hit to get that hitter back on track. So when you got that first hit, I said, that's got to feel good for the senior. You had to have felt the same.
Yes, it was amazing. I was talking to the girls online before. I was like, man, I really hope I can go out with a great game because this is my last game.
Right.
And of course, I want to come through for my team. So they had my back. They helped me the mental aspect, and it felt amazing to just finally do something.
3 hits.
Yes.
3 hits in your final game. So you felt that it's like...
It was perfect. Like, it was just a perfect way to go out with my girls, for myself, individually. It was just great. I did need that, yes.
I've asked everyone. It's the question to ask that pop up to Megan Geyer.
Oh my gosh, took forever. It was like...
Yeah, that's a different answer.
I counted it. I watched, it was like 5 seconds, but it felt like it was in the air for eternity. And there's a bunch of people blocking the dugout, so it was just great to go with my team and like hug with them, celebrate them. Next year, the girls.
There's Audrina. Audrina's waving goodbye. What are the last 72 hours been like for you?
They've been overwhelming. It's been great. It's been, I don't know, it feels weird for it to be over, but over in the best way possible.
So last question, what are your plans now? Where do you want to go to college, or what's your idea?
Going to college, I'm planning to go to Texas State.
Okay.
I want to study psychology, maybe just something to help people, see what I can do, but keep my options open. But yeah, it's definitely more school and more softball games.
And you retired?
Retired.
But you retired a champion.
Yes.
Rihanna Rodella, senior, one of 3 seniors on this team. Rihanna Rodella, thanks for joining us. It was fun covering you. When we met you back down in Rio Grande City in your playoff game, you were a stud then, you're a stud now. I'm so happy you get to finish off on top as a champion. And hey, everyone goes pro in something other than sports.
Yes.
So,
Thank you so much.
Go and do school. We're happy for you with whatever you do, and we're happy to present you with that scholarship.
Thank you so much. It means a lot.
Yes, ma'am. So, any shout-outs you want to give?
My family, I love y'all. Y'all are supporting me, and y'all are my rocks, and always will be. Love y'all.
Rihanna Rodella, we're going to let her go, and when we come back, we'll sign off.
Kevin.
Yes.
focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Baby, just listen to me.
Escucha.
Do everything with speed.
Prontísimo.
Out of home business or
Flexible.
insurance for all your
Barato.
needs. You say you just got a new boat. Come on by and we'll give you a free quote.
Prontísimo.
Okay, who's singing? Muriel. Hello.
Accesible.
Wait, Veronica is Veronica.
Yes, it's Bianca.
Oh, hey, we're on.
Oh.
Whoops. I was saying a name in Spanish, and it's my bad. Coach P, the pitching coach here for Calallen. We're Veronica is Veronica.
My name is actually Bianca.
It's
by
Bianca.
The way.
I know that, but I was saying.
I'm kidding.
Coach P, the pitching coach. Coach, let's start with you get to coach Rihanna Rodella, and you also get to coach Jordan Thibodeau. When I asked Riri, you were able to be in a really good pitching meetings with you guys. So what's it like as a pitching coach, being able to coach a girl like Riri who's got a lot of spin, and then a stud like Jordan with all that velo?
It's really awesome to know that we have two different kinds of pitchers. One that has speed and one that can really just put the ball where she needs to locate it and induce all the pop-ups, but really focus on spin. So it's two different looks that our two pitchers were able to show this past year, and just focus on just doing their job, just getting strikes. It's not really necessarily about the strikeouts, it's more about letting your defense work, because that's what we knew that we had. We had a really great defense behind our pitchers, so we knew that all we had to do was hit our spots and everything was going to turn out the way we wanted it to turn out. And then having Jordan, a freshman that's so green to our program, has no idea what she's getting into, right? So it was exciting to coach her, but at the same time it was a lesson to learn, not for myself, knowing that you have somebody that's 5'11" coming to your program and throwing some gas, right? It was hard for me to adjust to, she was already good, but we just had to tweak her and polish her and get her where she needed to be. And we knew at the beginning of the year that 2023 was going to be our year to make it back to Austin, and we made it. So it was a huge accomplishment. And it took a lot of hard work and grit and getting them ready, because unlike everybody knows, I was pregnant. So I was gone. I was here for preseason, then I was gone in the middle of district, and then I came back the first week playoffs. So it was kind of just get them going, get them ready for the season, come back and hit right where we left off when I was gone.
As a former player, you played in Robstown, and then now you get to win one as a coach. What does that mean to you personally?
It's an awesome feeling knowing that me as a young kid from Robstown High School, knowing that my goal was to make it to Austin, and wasn't able to do it, but I'm glad that I got to do it as a coach. And it's not just special for me, but it's special for my family, knowing that all the hard work that they did and sacrifice that they did to get me where I was at, I was able to reward them and give them a championship as a coach, not as a player. So something awesome, and is something that was always a goal of mine to always reach. And yes, I didn't do it as a player, but I'm glad that I can do it as a coach and inspire all these girls that are coming through our program.
Coach Razzo, there's the ball. Thank you guys so much. There's the ball. So yeah, speaking of which, State, you guys get there third time in 5 years. Like I told Coach Lentz, it's one thing to one, get there. Yes. Two, it's to get there and win a game in the semis. Third, it's another thing to go and win the whole darn thing.
Yes.
So just walk me through that last out and what goes through your mind.
I don't know. it's tough. I think I was just knowing that we were gonna play Liberty. They're a great offensive team, and I told Jordan and I told our catchers, I'm like, it's gonna be a dogfight. We know that we're a good team and they're a good team. We're here for a reason. We're both good. So all I make sure to let Jordan know is that when we pitch, all you have to do is hit your spots. And if you hit your spots, you know your defense is gonna help you. And if we get strikeouts, that's even better. But most importantly, I knew the strike zone was a little tight. So we were like, if they're gonna beat us, they're gonna beat us on something fast inside, not something easy outside where they're gonna be able to just poke it and beat us. So that was our goal going into it. We talked about it, we had a game plan, and we just were able to execute what we wanted to go, and that was we're gonna mix in out all speed, keep them, not let them get too comfortable, because if they get comfortable, what happens? They hit. So last out, oh wow. I felt like the last 6 outs were the hardest outs to get.
Yes.
Me and Jordan were like, just 6, that's it, you got it. The last out, righty batter, I remember, it was a 1-1 count. Now I'm like, okay, we've been pitching her inside the entire time. I'm like, let's change it up a little bit. Let's go drop outside, and that's what we did. We induced that pop-up to shortstop. When I saw it come off the bat, I was like, we got it, it's ours. And it was just awesome to see, and it was awesome to have our freshman go out there and pitch the way she did. You just don't know. Sometimes a big stage is just something big, and I knew that the moment wasn't too big for her, and she had done it all year, and I knew she was going to do it for us, and she did.
That wraps it up. Coach Pete, thanks for joining us. Thanks to everyone here, Coach Lentz and everyone. You guys are 2023 state champions. And then you guys now looking to run it back next year.
Yes, it's not over. We're going to continue to strive for gold, 2024 state champions. But it all started with our girls that went through this program. But we just continue to work hard and do the right things. Everything should work in the way that we want it to.
Thanks for joining us. Again, special congratulations to the 2023 Calallen Lady Wildcats. I'm Kevin, that's Coach P, Coach Lentz, everyone here at Calallen saying so long for now. We'll see you next time.